Hey guys, what is going on? It is Sam here and welcome to my Green Dragons money making guide. In this video I will show you what you should have in your invent, what gear you should bring, and also how to actually get there. Okay then, so to start off the invent you want to bring one super attack and one super strength. This is so that you can hit higher, meaning that you can get more kills per hour, and that equals to more profit per hour. Next, you want to bring some prayer pots. I've just got two here. This is so that you can maybe, if you're a high leveled prayer person, you can use Soul Split to heal, and also maybe Turmoil if you want, maximum kills per hour. And also, if a PK does come along, you can use the protection prayers to just save you a little bit from eating too much food. Going on to food, I've brought 10 sharks. You might be wondering why I've got this sort of like high level food. This is just because, if a PK does come and he teleblocks you, then, it's quite important to have some good food to escape with. So yeah, definitely bring some decent food because, you don't really want to die. And then finally, I've got a pack yak. You can use a wartor or maybe even spirit terrorbird. This is just to hold my bones and green dehyde, so that saves me from having to bank, more frequently, and this lets me stay there, at a time longer than what I would if I didn't have one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the invent. It's really simple, it doesn't really cost much, and it's easy to set up. But I'm now going to go on to what you need in terms of your gear. So I'm going to start down here. I've got my Barrow's gloves, rune gloves, dragon gloves will be fine. Dragon boots will be good. I've got a berserker ring eye. You may want to bring maybe like a ring of life or ring of wealth. It really is up to you. The rings aren't really too important here. This is quite risky seeing as I'm going to the wilderness with this. This is worth like 2-3 mil. So just remember that you don't want to be bringing too much because there is a chance that you may die. I have got rune plate legs and also a rune plate body here. I could have brought my bandless, but again, I don't want to be risking too much. I've got a dragon fire shield. This is important unless you've got super anti-fires. You want to bring a dragon fire shield or either a anti-dragon fire shield to protect you from its fire breath. I've got a chaotic rapier. This is really good because it has the stab option right here, which dragons are actually weak to stab, meaning you'll be able to hit higher. I've got an Amulet of Glory. Now it's important to have one of these as you can actually teleport to Edgeville, which is where we're going to be banking. Having this, you can quickly get here and run back to the Green Dragons in a pretty fast time. I've got a Maxcape here. I've got this because it's just got good combat stats all round. If I was you, maybe you could bring like an Obsidian cape. Again, capes really aren't too important. You could bring a fire cape or a Tokar cow cape, but again, you just got to remember you don't want to be risking too much. And then finally, at the top, I've got a helmet of Netsunot. This is a cheap helmet, and it has some really good stats in it, which is really good. The stats you may want to bring or have is at least 60. I wouldn't recommend any lower than that because it just won't be worth it. But if you've got over 60 in your combat stats such as attack, strength, defense, then I really do recommend coming here. But just remember, the lower the stats you have, the less kills you'll be able to get per hour. What I do recommend though is stats at least maybe 80 for people that really want to go hardcore with this and use this as a sort of a full-time money-making method, because 80 stats are actually pretty good, especially at Green Dragons, because they're not too powerful, but you still will need some decent stats. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've gone over the invent, I've gone over the gear, and also the stats what you need to have. I'm now going to show you how to actually get there. Okay then, so what you want to do is start in Edgeville, and you can do that by just using the lodestone. I'm actually going to be running past the lodestone right there, so there we go, there it is. But what you want to do is just run northwest over to the wilderness. You will be going into the wilderness, by the way, so like I've been saying all through this guide, you want to be careful. You don't want to be risking too much because there is a chance of PKs being here. But what you want to do is just run northwest to the wall, jump over it, and then continue running northwest, as this is where the Green Dragons will be. There are different locations for Green Dragons in the wilderness, but I recommend these because they're really fast to get to, and they're not really too crowded. There are going to be bots here, but it's like the best place to go in terms of like speed, efficiency, and you can beat bots. You can like click on them faster, so you'll be good to go. And there isn't actually too many bots here by the looks of it. So what you want to do is just continue running northwest until you get into the level 12 wilderness area, and here will be the Green Dragons. What you want to do is just pot up with your super attack and super strength, and yeah, just go attack them like this. As you can see, they're really easy. I'm not taking too long to kill them, and you can go straight onto the other one. There is only one bot here, but there probably is a few more, seeing as someone's dropped some green dragon hide there. But yeah, see, they're really easy to kill. I think that was like a 4-hit kill there, and they drop dragon bones and green dragon hide. What I'm going to do now is quickly price check it just to show you guys how much these are actually worth. So here we go. So we've got the green dragon hide right there, which is 1.7k and 2.2k. So it's about 4k a kill, and they are really, really fast. So that's good. What you want to do is, or what you want to look out for is any white dots on your mini map. If you see like someone over here on your mini map and they're in mage gear, the best thing to do is either run in the opposite direction or log out. It's probably easier just running in the opposite direction because if I'm fighting a green dragon right now, it won't actually let you log out. As you can see from here, it will say something like you can't log out until 10 seconds after combat, which can be a real pain if you're trying to get away. But as you can see, I'm just literally owning these green dragons. I've already killed 3 and nearly on the 4th one, and yeah, this is pretty much it. If you haven't got a high prayer level to kill them, or a high prayer level to use soul split, then what you can do is just eat your sharks like this, and you'll be fine. You probably always want to leave a couple of sharks just in case, if a PK does come. As you can see, there are more bots coming in, but if you've eaten all your sharks and a PK comes, it is kind of difficult to try and escape from that. What you could also do is maybe quickly teleport with your Amulet of Glory. That also is a good method to get away. But if you have got a high prayer level, then you can just quickly soul split like this. And even sometimes, because green dragons are such a low level for me, and so easy, I could probably even survive with just using soul split. But what I'm going to do now is just continue killing them until I've got a full invent, and after that I will be able to tell you how long it's taken for me to get a full invent and how much money it is per hour. Right then guys, so whilst killing them, it's come to my attention that I forgot to include a spec weapon. It can be important to have a spec weapon because, it's going to increase kills because specials are actually really good. However, it does mean you'll be risking a little bit more. I recommend something like a dragon dagger because they're like really cheap and they have like 4 specials which you can use one after another. Unless you want to risk a little bit more and get a few more kills, maybe Dragon Claws and Armored God Sword. For something like Green Dragons, it really isn't too crucial to have a spec weapon because like you just own them so fast anyway. It's not really going to make too much of a difference. But if you are someone that really does want to get maximum profit per hour, then a Dragon Dagger or another type of special weapon may be advised. What I've decided to do just to get rid of a few bots is to actually attack them. This guy actually kept beating me to the kill, so I decided to just pull out my rapier, and I am completely owning him. This actually could be a quite good way of making money because he's going to drop some of his dragon bones and d-hide. So let me just put on my turmoil and stuff. This could be quite interesting, so let's see. Big hit, 416, lagged a little bit though. Can he keep up the hits? Oh, there we go, so I just killed one, and he could actually drop a whole load of bones. Yes, he has. But yeah, I'm going to leave them because I don't want to add them into sort of my original collection because I want to time this properly. Alright then, so I just finished my last kill, and it's taken me probably a total of 15 minutes to get a full invent and also fill up my yak to its maximum. So what you want to do now, once you've got a full invent, is to teleport out using your Amulet of Glory. So you can teleport straight to Edgeville, and that will take you straight to the bank, which you can then use to actually bank your bones and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do now is put it in the bank, take it out, and price check how much I've made in 15 minutes of Green Dragons. Okay then, so this is what I got in 15 minutes of doing Green Dragons. So I've got 26 Green Dragon Hide, which is 45k. 27 Dragon Bones, which is 2.2k, and I also got a Rune Dagger. They actually drop these quite frequently, which I recommend picking up because they are 4.5k, which isn't too bad. But as you can see there, I made about 111k just in 15 minutes. So if we times that by 4, that's 440k cash per hour. It might be lowered down a little bit, just say to about 400k because of the time of like banking. Even though it isn't, too long to actually bank, you may lose a bit of concentration when you're actually doing this, so we'll just take it down to about 400k. But still, 400k for doing Green Dragons is actually really good money, seeing as you don't really need that high of skills to do, and yeah, they're really simple to get to. So if you are sort of like I said, around 60, 70, 80 combat stats. I do recommend trying green dragons as they are really good money. As you just saw from there, all of the drops, they're really easy to kill, and you don't really need to worry about dying to the green dragons. You know, you can't really die to them unless you don't bring an anti-dragonfire shield. It's more of the PKs, but still, I didn't encounter one PK whilst I was there, so I don't really need to worry about anything. But yeah, that is everything. Okay, so that is all from my money making guide. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, as it really does help me and motivates me to make more. If you have any questions or comments to do with green dragons, then make sure you do put it in the comment section, as I do read all of them. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to stay up to date and get any of my latest videos that I put out. But once again guys, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.